Time now for your forewarned weather with Cannon Seacrest.
All right, let's check in with Cannon Seacrest, who joins us live in southern Utah with a look at that weather. Hey, Cannon.
What's up, Courtney? Yeah, I mean, St. George looking very nice right now. The sun is out, a little bit windy, about 10 to 20 mile per hour winds down here in St. George. So blown a little bit at the Black Desert Resort, but for the most part looking very nice out here. You see the sun starting to set back there. Just a gorgeous shot of the Black Desert Golf Course. Utah State also looking very nice up there in Logan. Those clouds are starting to kind of break apart, and we're seeing a little bit of that blue sky kind of peek through. A little bit of snow on the mountains as well, so still going to be a little while before that snow's melted, but high temperatures are rising. Logan up here about 55 degrees since midnight, 60 in Salt Lake City, Provo 59, 76 in Moab, and Hanksville 75. St. George down here a little bit warmer at 86 degrees. Satellite radar shows us that we've been seeing just a little bit of cloud coverage in the central portion of the state, but for the most part staying fairly dry throughout southern Utah and through northern Utah as well. We see a few scattered showers down here, but for the most part the rest of the state staying fairly dry and fairly clear skies as well. Temperatures right now, St. George about 84 degrees, Cedar City 66, Milford 65, 61 in Delta, 58 in Salt Lake City, and then 53 in Logan. The Metrocast down here in St. George about 83 degrees come 8 p.m. Still mostly clear skies for the day. And then later on into tonight, we get around 1 a.m. We're going to see 67 degrees, still sticking with those mostly clear skies throughout the entirety of the night. And then 6 a.m. temperatures heat up just a little bit, mostly clear skies at 60 degrees. Those temperatures are really going to start to heat up here in St. George. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Futurecast here on Thursday. We're seeing some of that cloud coverage come through the central and a little bit in the southern portion of the state. St. George still staying fairly clear for the most part. And then as we get into Friday, we're going to see some of these storms start to come through the central portion of the state. Loa, Richfield, Nephi, Provo, all getting some of that wet weather, some scattered showers. And as that continues to move through, Saturday around 12 a.m., we're going to see some of those showers hit Logan, Ogden, Salt Lake, Provo, just hitting that Wasatch front and back. And then as that clears out, we're going to start to see a few scattered showers throughout the state, for the most part staying fairly clear though. And then on Sunday around 5 a.m., those clouds are really going to start to clear out, and it's going to start to get very nice down here in the entire state of Utah. Tonight, the forecast shows about 36 degrees, pretty chilly up there in Logan. We might also see a little bit of rain as well. Salt Lake 44, 38 in Delta, and then down south 58 in St. George. So sticking to those 40 to 50 range for most of the state. Tomorrow's forecast shows upper 60s and then some low 70s in the northern parts of the state. We see some showers as well as some thunderstorms coming through the northern portion of the state. And then down south, 87 in St. George and 82 in Lake Powell. Let's take a look at the Wasatch Front full week forecast. We see we're going to stay right around those upper 60s to low 70s through the rest of this week. And then as we get into Memorial Day, 78, and then we see some 80s coming into next week as well on the Wasatch Front. St. George sticking in those 80s through the rest of this week, and then we're getting up into those 90s there for the rest of the week. Still staying fairly breezy down here in southern Utah, but that's going to do it for me. I'm going to send it back to you, Courtney.